Hello and welcome to another update video about XRP Ripple. XRP currently here in the target area again. That is sitting between 50 cents and 61 cents. So basically between the beginning of that wave one that we've started here in August and the 0.887 Fibonacci level at 61 cents. So basically, yeah, between 50 and 61 cents, that's the target area. At the moment it looks like we are holding. I wouldn't be surprised to see the 50 cent XRP. At the moment there is no strong recovery though, and we are still below that descending trend line that we defined here already a while ago. So we clearly are in this downtrend. We even broke here there was one last attempt here, one last chance. There was an ascending trend line here that I did show you on the chart, but we broke that as well. And when we broke that, that really led to a major sell-off here and brought us again below the 0.887 Fibonacci level. People obviously worrying about generally about the crypto market. I fully understand that, but let me tell you that patience is really key in these markets. Patience is really so important. I think it's the number one success factor to be basically successful in financial markets. And there are so many people who actually are really successful and who have developed and built a major not a major empire, but major wealth over many years. These people emphasize the importance of being patient. You know, always get the question, should I sell now, should I buy back lower? I wouldn't do it, and I've said that many times. Investors wouldn't do it, right? Investors wouldn't necessarily do it. Yeah, you can, of course, and if you're lucky it works. The practical or the truth is, for many people it just doesn't work, and I just accumulate and what I trade are the major swings. So this would be now a major low, yeah, and then I would try to sell some of that at one of these major highs that will be coming and is lying in front of us. Of course it could mean we drop a little bit lower. Yeah, if you lose the 50 cent level, then we have to take a look at the higher level wave count. That would then change things a little bit here and would lead to lower prices. My alternative for that would be, and I have to put it on the charts because we are dangerously close to the 50 cent level. My alternative would be that we would then be able, or most likely would come into the area between 31 cents and 44. Yeah, basically what I do, I take the next higher level wave and apply the Fibonacci levels to that one. No, I have to change it. I have to go to that high there as well. Okay. But no, okay. Yeah, even from that point of view, we would be able to expect 37 cents. That is the 88.7 Fib level. Or 56 cents, which is the 78.6% Fib level. So between 37 and 56 cents would then be the alternative target area. You know what, while we're here on the chart, I'm gonna adjust it and add it on the chart like that. That would be my pretty much, I think I would, even now when I see it like that, would that make my primary scenario, because what we can see is actually that we already touched that 0.786 Fib level at 56 cents. That's also probably why we're currently holding there, because that might actually be the more relevant wave count. Yeah, it might be adhering to that, as we can see here. You can see how the price is really adhering to this Fibonacci level at 56 cents. And the other way I did have the Fibs before, the 50 cent level didn't have actually, it was not a Fib level. On here, taking the higher level wave count, you can see these two Fibs here, 56 cent, 37 cent. If I zoom in, you can see how the price is currently dancing on that 56 cent level. And basically also in that scenario now, it would have already done what it needs to do to complete the correction. But this leaves us more space in case Bitcoin really does another major sell-off to come down here all the way to 37 cents. That would be my next support if we lose 56 cents. Or maybe let's say 50 cents, because first of all, that was the Fib level on the previous one. Yeah, there was the beginning of that smaller degree wave that I showed you in the beginning. 50 cents would be the next support, and then you would fall, if you lose that, to 37 cents. Now, I think personally that should definitely be enough. When I showed you this target area that I had on the chart before, for the first time, I think that was I can't remember when that was, but on the 4th of December, when we came into it for the first time, I said that I'm not sure if I was actually bearish enough, and there you go. I think I just reduced it down further. It's certainly a possibility. Now dropping below 37 cents, I don't really want to talk about now. That would definitely extend the duration of the correction. Overall, I can't see a sign of slowing down at the moment, unfortunately. Yeah, everything broke loose here. But as I said, there is no reason to panic. Yeah, this is normal in these markets, especially in lower market cap assets. And we've got here a lower market cap asset with crypto in general and with XRP, which is not a lower market cap crypto, but in general, compare it to other assets, it is just what it is. And many other assets, including larger tech companies that are listed on the stock exchange, have seen these moves in the beginning as well. It's totally normal. Totally normal. And yeah, I mean, now we have also in this alternative scenario come into that target area. We're still in the downtrend. I wouldn't talk about any kind of a breakout to the upside unless or until we have broken here that descending trend line. No, we are still below it. Looking at the indicators on the 4-day chart, we are now close to the oversold area, which is good. Yeah, which means we are getting closer to the completion of that correction. That is on the 4-day chart, which is actually fairly relevant. On the weekly, there is still more scope, I think, to fall a bit further. So yeah, I think that 37 cent level might actually be one that we have to think about. But again, I'm actually looking forward to it because it just means that I can lower my dollar cost average price in XRP Ripple, and I'm actually quite happy about that. By the way, we've also had a monthly bearish cross on the MACD, which is also potentially significant. But I tell you that until we not see here a bullish divergence forming, I am not getting here very positive about the an upcoming reversal. And as you know, I expect another further sell-off for Bitcoin anyway, which is also why I'm not very confident that we are going to see here a breakout very soon. I did say that I expect this correction to play out throughout Q1, of course. You know, with timing, that's probably the most difficult thing to predict. So I'm not sure if that's actually going to play out, but I think from a time perspective, yeah, it would allow us another 2 months in a correction. I don't actually think at the moment it will take that long. The way looking at how strong the charts already sold off or prices sold off. And yeah, I think we might end up, maybe even in February, it might be over. You know, we might sell off a little bit more, maybe really all the way down here for XRP to 37 cents. But then we should really find our way out of here. Otherwise, it will become a really, really long-term correction. And again, nobody has a crystal ball. Nobody knows if that is actually going to take place. It shouldn't really, but in the end, you never know. There's a lot of pressure on the markets at the moment with what's going on, Russia, you know, everything going on in terms of inflation as well. A lot of insecurity, the Fed decisions, people panicking a little bit. But again, for me, that is the time to buy. I don't want to buy at an all-time high. I don't want to buy XRP when it's $2. I want to buy it when it's cheap. Very latest, we've seen one of the major banks, I think it was in Morocco, to join the RippleNet again, and it's just growing. And these are just normal market cycles that are not really reflecting what's going on in the crypto market. And I had someone asking about VeChain earlier with all the positive news about VeChain, and yeah, but all of this, also with Bitcoin, all the positive news, you can still see that these normal market cycles are playing out. It's the same story with what I've always said. Cardano can't go below $1 was always said because it's all staked. It was also said that it can't go below $2 because it's staked. But again, the staking, and I don't really understand the mechanics fully behind it and why and whatever. But just because most are locked away, it doesn't mean that the price can't go lower. Even with DOT, where a lot of it is now locked away in these parachain auctions, it still goes lower. Yeah, and we had times where Bitcoin was $5,000, $3,000. 95% of people never sold their Bitcoin, and the price still went down. So if nobody's buying, then the price is just going to drop, you know, and few people selling, volume is down anyway. You can see that here. So yeah, it's just about patience. Patience is key, but patience can really be very, very helpful in building a very, very nice portfolio at low prices. And I think and again, I don't know how long it takes. My view is that in 2022 we should see new all-time highs, yeah, and I think in Q2 we should already see a move up, but that's only my view. That's not, don't promise anything here. That's only my expectation, because I think after this we're going to see a wave 3, which should really go up nicely. But again, I don't have the crystal ball. I don't know. That's only my expectation, because people always ask. So yeah, that's my view on it. All right, hopefully you liked the update video about Ripple XRP. If you did, please smash the like button and subscribe. And if you really like the content, maybe you want to join the channel membership, and then you can get access to Discord as well, Telegram. You can see my own buy and sell orders. You can join a weekly live stream, and there's a lot of additional content just for, yeah, basically the cost of a coffee, depending on where you live. You know, in some countries coffees are more expensive than others. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.